All right, get ready to go live. We got 2 minutes. Huh? If you're on Facebook Live, you got to go to Queen. I'm on punishment. Again, I done been shut down. Let me see.
Sit your ass down. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Oh, shit.
We playing? And I ain't playing nothing. You better listen.
All right, we about ready. Teresa, you want to get that other chair? Put your headphones on, Storm. Let me get y'all tested real quick. We got 2 minutes. You want to speak into the mic? I know it's going to be, Teresa, that might be kind of...
Testing.
Hold on. Go slow. There you go. Testing.
Testing.
You always remember when you talk, you got to almost be on the mic.
Yeah, testing.
Can you get it? All right. Everybody straight. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to do my introduction and everything, and y'all will follow my lead. We're going live in about 30 seconds.
All right.
YouTube, what up? We on. So y'all get ready. Computer is up. My mic is up. What it do?
Make sure y'all phones don't do that.
Yeah, I got mine on 5. It's in my face. I did that walking in the door.
About to be. What's going on, man? It's your boy Big Cell FHOHNIC, man. We live right now on Teach MC Radio, 106liveradio.com, where excitement meets diversity 24/7. You already know it's your man Big Cell, man. We in the building. We're going to drop these drops, and I got something I want y'all to play, man. I want you to listen to the words that are coming out of this dude's mouth. I got some in-studio guests, man, 2 real cool people. We finna take y'all all the way back, man. We finna go back in the A, man. You feel what I'm saying? We finna take this thing all the way back. We finna talk about where the social club started from. We finna talk about how the A used to be, how it used to get down. We finna talk to legends, and we finna talk to G's, and we finna talk to true SC MC princesses. You know what I'm talking about? So just hold on. Let me get these commercials paid, and we'll be right back. It's your boy Big Cell FHOHNIC, and we're live on 106liveradio.com, Teach MC Radio. Here we go.
Hey, sit your ass down. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change. You think we playing? And I ain't playing nothing. You better listen up. Big Sal and Black Dragon is talking. Teach MC Radio.
You are listening into 106liveradio.com, where excitement meets diversity 24/7. Download the 106 Live Radio app from your Google Play Store or find us on the TuneIn app. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and be sure to tell everyone else
Ladies and gentlemen
about 106liveradio.com.
All right, we back, man. Like I told y'all, I'm finna play something for y'all real quick. I want y'all to hear this. I want you to listen to the words. This is real powerful. After I drop this, then I'm gonna get into the show tonight. I'm gonna introduce my guests, let them introduce themselves, and we're gonna go at it, man. All right? Here we go. Hold on, let me turn Bill. Y'all don't know nothing about it. Let me hit y'all with that real quick, just for a second. Yeah, it's a lovely day, baby, in the A. All right, here we go. Let me play this for y'all real quick. Let's go.
Listen, as real as I can put it, be careful who you treat wrong. Be careful who you push away. Because once a person realizes that their life is better off without you, they're not coming back to you. I don't care how many times you apologize, how many times you're going to say it's going to be different, they're gone. Once they fall in love with the peace that having nothing to do with you brings their life, they're not coming back to your life. That power that you once had, I promise you will become powerless. Because the hurt that they used to have will become healed. And once you finally wake up and realize what you lost, it's going to be too late. Because they already woke up and realized what they gained. And you'll start to see that person that you just knew couldn't survive without you is surviving. That person that you just knew was just going to keep on chasing you forever, stop running. Listen, if you keep pushing someone away, eventually they're going to realize that it's best for their life to stay away. One of the worst mistakes you can make is to push a loyal person to the point where they no longer care. Because it's at this place that they realize fighting for you is no longer worth losing themselves. They make a decision to no longer sacrifice their happiness to please you. Understand, when happiness becomes priority, removing pain becomes necessary. But I'm going to tell you like this. If you don't get it right, there's going to come a point when they realize settling for that mess is no longer worth it. Like I take into every single video, it all starts with you. Get it right, man, before you never get the chance to. Straight up. Follow me on any social site at Trent Shelton, Rehab Time Snapchat. Share this video. Tag at least 2 people that you know needs to hear this. It's rehab time. Let's get it.
That part right there. How powerful was that? I hope y'all was listening to what the man said, man. Never abuse loyalty. We're going to kind of talk about that tonight. Never abuse loyalty. That's my man Trent Shelton. You can follow him on YouTube, Instagram, the whole 9 yards. He's a powerful dude, and he speaks powerful messages. All right, real quick, while I introduce my guest. Again, man, with my host, Big John, was kind of under the weather a little bit. He still might get here. He's on the way. I guess he's doing his thing. So my man, Black Dragon, you know how we do it. We're going to go on and continue this thing with, keep it moving. We got to keep the train moving, man. So we here. All right, let me introduce my first guest. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let him introduce himself, and I'm going to let him talk about how many years he got on set. If you're on, we're on Queen's Facebook Live. We'll only be on there for a little while. I'm on my YouTube, FHO Atlanta GA. You can go on there and check me out and watch me on there. But hit me up, man. You feel what I'm saying? The phone lines will be open in a minute, and we're going to talk about a few things. But I'm going to let this cat introduce himself, and then we're going to go at it from there. Introduce yourself, sir.
My name is Storm, one of the 6 founders of the Westside Riders. Came on the set in 2003. Started Westside in 2005. Been on the set 12 years for the club.
Okay. And that's right here in Atlanta.
ATL, baby.
You say you started Westside when?
In 2005.
2005. We got some years right there, man. 2005. Okay, my next guest is a legend on the bike set. I call her a legend. I call her a historian. If you really want to know how this thing got started, this is who you want to talk to. Not only can she tell you, but she can show you. She got pictures and everything. And some of these pictures, man, some of y'all might not really want us to see, but we done seen them tonight. We done already checked them out tonight, so it's already too late. I'm going to introduce herself, and then we're going to get into this thing. Go ahead, Miss Lady.
Hi, I'm Sweet Tea with Property of the Golden Hawks. Been around on the set over 30 years, and I'm loving it. And it's my life. I'm about this life.
There it is there. 30 years. Y'all heard that? 30. 30 years. Property of Golden Hawks. We're gonna get into that. All right, so me and John have been bringing you guys. We've been bringing you guys the history of the bike set. We've been bringing you guys protocol. We've been bringing you guys tradition, protocol. We've been talking about respect and brotherhood. Well, tonight, this being the first show, this being January. First off, y'all, we in 2017, man. What y'all think about 2017?
Hey, I'm just happy to be here, man. Another year.
Amen.
Sweet Tea, what you think about 2017?
I'm glad to be here.
You glad to be here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we here, man. 2017. This is our first show, Teach MC Radio. We here. It's the new year, 2017. Okay. So last year we left off with bringing everybody brotherhood, respect, protocol, and tradition. Well, I thought it only right, if we're going to talk about tradition and we're going to talk about protocol, to take this thing all the way back to the beginning. We're going to start with Atlanta. That's where we are right now. And I'm going to have a bunch of other G's and a bunch of other figureheads on here. And we're going to talk about this thing, man. And we're going to get this thing, because understand this. I really believe that you cannot go forward if you don't know where you started from. You guys agree with that?
That's
Amen.
correct.
You have to have a start, and you have to know what the start meant, and you have to know where it started from in order to go forward. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to take this thing from the start. We're going to talk about social clubs. We're going to talk about how it was in 2000, right, when Westside started.
We're at 2005.
2005.
Came on the set in 2003.
In 2003. So we're going to talk about all that tonight. So we're going to get into this thing, And like I said, I'm gonna be taking some calls. The phone lines is already lighting up. You guys bear with me. If you don't know the number, get it prepared now. 404-464-8785. I'm on live YouTube. Y'all can check me out on my YouTube, FHO Atlanta GA. So if you go to YouTube, you can see me on there live. Queens, or if you go on I'm on Facebook jail too. Did y'all know they put you on jail on Facebook? Did y'all know that?
Yeah, I knew about it.
You knew about it? You heard about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm on Facebook jail, man. Somebody is really after me for the last couple of days, man. They've been on my page. They've been trying to get my passcodes and everything. So I don't know what it is, but understand this: the devil is a lie, man.
Hey,
You feel what I'm saying? So we're gonna
Yeah,
keep
I
it
feel
pushing. All right, we're gonna get into this thing. First off, I'm gonna start with Sweet Tea. Okay, Sweet Tea, I heard you mention proudly that you were a property of Golden Hawks. Let's talk about the definition of property of. A lot of people so got that mixed up and messed up. And a lot of people, when they mention property of, they kind of get, get a bad vibe about the word property of. Let's talk about property of.
Well, back in my day, property of, you were property of if you were the wife or girlfriend of a brother, of a member. That was the only way that you could get to be one at that time. There was no club properties or anything like that. You were either a girlfriend or a wife. And you were the support, you were the backbone. We took care of um, hosting visitors. We did the cooking. We did washing. We did cleaning. Anything that you did for your man is what you did. Um, there were no hangarounds. There were no groupies. Um, you were there because you were asked to be there. You were given permission to be there, and by no other means could you be there. You just couldn't walk up and come to the club and be there unless you were invited.
So let's stop. But I'm gonna be jumping in from time. So basically, at that time, the motorcycle club was a private entity.
Yes, yes, it was. Social clubs were not a part of it then. Social clubs were private thing, band clubs. They were all out there, but those organizations were there, but they did not at that time intermingle with the motorcycle clubs. It was just motorcycle clubs. So, and there were not that many. And every motorcycle club had a motorcycle club house. We did not ride Harleys at that time. Mostly it was Hondas and Yamahas and Suzuki's, 750s, 650s, 500s. If anybody had 1,000 anything, they were big time.
Big, so 1,000 cc's. You was
Yeah,
the man. Huh?
yeah, oh yeah, you were definitely it. And mostly they were cows.
They were Kawasaki's?
They were cows. So if you were that, and we raced.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, so I ain't starting nothing then. I ain't been
we always raced.
all this time I've been thinking I'm the one that started this stuff, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, and I've got pictures to prove it.
Okay.
There was a big race that the Soulful Riders always held every year in Savannah.
Okay.
And that was the big race. But there were a lot of races, around the city.
Okay.
And up in Dallas, up in down in Covington, there were races and they raced, and women did not join motorcycle clubs.
Oh no, so there wasn't no female MC.
There were no female motorcycle clubs, and to ride a motorcycle, you had to ride if you were somebody's old lady, you were allowed to learn how to ride their bikes, but otherwise you didn't join. And the Golden Hawks were the first motorcycle club to allow a woman to join as a official member. So and shout out to Creasy, she's still around and we love you. But
So you mentioned Golden Hawk. Golden Hawks, you're saying, were the first club that you know of to allow a female member.
Yes.
A fully patched female member.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, now, property of. What does property of really, what does PO stand for? Property of, what does it stand for?
As the actual definition itself, I suppose, like I said, we were the support, put it that way. We were the support for our brothers.
Okay.
And that is the best way I could probably
So
describe it.
the original property of was basically a wife or girlfriend only,
Yes.
and it was to support. And you did everything a wife or girlfriend did at home.
Yes.
You just did it. Did you do it for all the brothers or just your husband?
We did it if the husband, if we took care of the brothers, we took care of all our brothers. If we fixed the plate for our man, we fixed the plate for all our brothers too. If we
Okay.
cooked for one, we cooked for the other. If somebody's clothes need washing, we washed clothes for everybody.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, we did it.
That's hot. That's hot. So that's the original definition of property of. So at that time, property of was a proud thing to be.
It was,
That sounded like it was definitely a proud thing to be.
and to me, it still is.
Yes, but there it is. There it is. There.
I wouldn't be anything else.
Imagine that. All right, Storm.
Yo.
Okay, you got to speak into the mic.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me turn you up. My bad.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 2003, Westside was created. 2005, Westside was formed. Correct?
Well, we talked about Westside Riders back then. We hadn't created it yet. We actually created and formed it in 2005.
Okay, so 2003 was the talk
We were just
about
riding. Yeah, we were just riding around, no colors, just trying to see what was going on. Biker Boys was just about to come out, and that started a phenomenon.
Oh, so Biker Boy, man, you better be glad you better be glad Black Dragon ain't here because he'd be all over the room right now. He talk about is Biker Boys. What he look there you go, Big John nigga, your shout out right
I
there,
think
Biker
he was
Boy.
in the movie, correct?
Yeah, he was in there he had a little cameo, about a 10, 15-second cameo. I'm
Right.
just playing. He helped write the movie, so shout out to my co-host Big John. So 2005, Westside Riders was formed.
Right.
What made you form? Why the name Westside Riders?
Because we from the west side of Bankhead. So
There it is there. Look at the queen over there. Look at the queen over there.
for life.
So it was Westside Bankhead. It wasn't from Westside Connection like everybody want to say
Nah,
it
it
was.
wasn't none of that, man.
It wasn't none of that.
None of that. But we from the real Bankhead. I'm born and raised on Bankhead. Most of my club members are born and raised on Bankhead.
On Bankhead. So that was the name Westside Riders.
Right.
Okay, now let me ask you this. At that time, in 2005, how many clubs possibly was it out there?
Clubs was popping off real in 2005. So it had to be at least 20, 30, 40 clubs jumped out real quick in 2004.
He said 20, 30, or 40 clubs. Like, that's a lot.
Yeah.
We
I'm
got-
just saying they jumped
We got
out
about
real quick.
300 right now.
Oh, yeah, we got 300 now.
About
but
300
back then-
in Atlanta right now. So
Yeah.
20, 30, we could deal with.
Yeah.
That would be a beautiful day in Atlanta. 40
Yeah.
clubs.
Oh, yeah.
That would be beautiful.
Yeah, compared to 300 we got now.
Yeah, compared to 300 we got now. So, Westside Riders was formed. You guys got it together. You said
Right.
it was 6 founders, correct? You one of the
Right.
6.
Yeah, 6
You guys
founders.
decided to do that at that time. And I'm asking you this as a founder. Why not join one of the other clubs? What was so different about Westside that you wanted to start your own club?
We were just a group of individuals, that grew up in the neighborhood together. And we just wanted to join our club for the family unity. We really didn't even think about joining another club because other clubs were just starting too.
Okay.
So it really was nobody to really join. Regulators had been out for a while. I think high rollers had been out for a while.
Okay.
Back then, that I knew of.
Okay. So regulators and high rollers.
Right.
Shout out to regulators. Shout out to high rollers.
Right.
But it was just y'all had your own little family bond from the beginning.
Right.
Okay. All right. So that's my man Storm. He gave you his history. That's my sister Sweet T. T, we're gonna come back to you. Okay. 30 years. Were you always a property of?
Always property of.
Always property of. So you came on the set as a property of.
Yeah, because I was dating a Golden Hawk at the time, and I married into motorcycles.
Okay.
And so my old man was a motorcycle rider. My last husband was a president of the Golden Hawks that passed away in 2001. So I've always been a property of.
Okay.
Never thought or about being a member. There was really never a need.
Okay. Now, being that property ofs back then were wives and or girlfriends, I can imagine that you guys got the utmost respect back then.
Much so. And our brothers took care of us very much so. There was never anything that we needed, and they
Okay.
always did for us, and we did for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
That must have been real cool. So when it came to that's that form. That's that fashion of the property of. let's talk about this 30 years. Okay. Where was social clubs 30 years ago?
Social clubs were a private entity. I suppose they did their thing. We heard about them, but we really didn't interact with them until, and I'll give a disclaimer, and this is from my opinion and what was happening with me at that time.
Right.
But the Super Riders came on the set, and they were an elite motorcycle club. They dressed, they had colors, and they were a little above what they called the motorcycle game. And during that time, I joined the Socialites, a social and savings club, and we met in each other's homes and we did fundraisers and had little teas and all, but we always did them at churches or at the homes or places like that.
Okay, let's pause you right there. You just said something that a lot of people probably missed. You said you guys were a social and savings club?
Social and savings club.
Okay. And that stemmed from what did this okay, so what started social and savings club, what was that?
We we interacted, we were friends, and we took our money and we saved our money until the end of the year, like at Christmas time, like you would have a Christmas savings club, and we saved our money till the end of the year and had dinners or had a function or did secret Santa things of that nature. And
So was it just a bunch of girlfriends or co-workers or
it was
a mix
both.
of all
It
of
was
it?
both, right.
So cousins, aunties, co-workers
Sometimes.
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 So the social and savings club you were speaking on got intermingled into the motorcycle community?
Right. And here again, like I said, we started that because we were trying to branch out to have to collect to raise money. And we needed a place to have our functions. So we made a pact or became a coalition with the Super Riders and became their sister club. So we were allowed to have functions at their clubhouse. And we did not have to pay for rental fees or pay to get a band or anything of that nature. And any money that was made off the door belonged to us.
So the birth of the social club started from the social savings clubs,
Yes.
and it intermingled with each other by you guys dating each other, and by the motorcycle club having a safe place for you guys to be.
Yes.
And then that allows you guys to integrate into the motorcycle club, to use the clubhouse for you guys functions and parties or whatever
Right.
else. And then that took you guys from there into the sisterhood brotherhood thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, we good with that. So again, what she said was the birth of the social club, and we're gonna just say here in Atlanta because it might be different somewhere else in the world.
Right.
But here in Atlanta, the birth of the social clubs started from the social savings clubs that connected with the motorcycle clubs through dating relationships or whatever, and they grew their way into the motorcycle clubs and became brother clubs, sister clubs, and that's how that started. Storm, back to you. When in 2005, when Westside Riders started, what was the set like in 2005?
The set was crazy in 2005. A lot of clubs was coming out. It was more about fun and riding. I mean, just having a good time, just hanging out. All you want to do is just hang out and have a good time and just ride your motorcycle.
Okay, so that it was just we were gonna hang out all day. We are gonna have a good time. Now, did it matter then that you guys, besides just riding, having fun, was the meetings? Was it serious then? Was the seriousness the way it is now? Was that back then? Was that important back then?
Well, it wasn't as serious as it was back that it is now, actually. I mean, we had meetings, and we had functions to try to raise money, for the bank account because we knew we was going to come around and have anniversaries and, fundraisers and stuff like that, community service. But compared to the seriousness it is today, it wasn't that serious.
It wasn't that serious.
No.
So what made you, or what told you? Okay, when you guys started Westside in 2005, what made you know that you had to have money to have an anniversary? Where did you get your motorcycle etiquette from? Where did you get your motorcycle knowledge from?
Well, before we started Westside, I went around, me and a couple of the founders, and we talked to some of the older clubs.
What were some of the other older clubs?
Cass, Born Losers, Golden Hawks. Me and G Unit, we went around to a lot of different clubs. Big Sexy. We sat down and we talked to a lot of the older clubs, you know, and got some knowledge to know how to start a club because we had no idea. And we wanted to make sure we did everything right for us getting blessed in and, you know, etiquette and bylaws and stuff like that.
So, did your example of how to start a motorcycle club come from watching the set itself or being on the set itself, and you knew you had to go around to get the knowledge from these older clubs, and then that's what, you know, or did you just, what I'm saying is this, I'm trying to answer the question for the average person that wants to start a motor, how do you know this? How do you know to go get, you know, blessed in and go get the knowledge? How do you know this?
Well, from hanging out on the set, just hanging out and asking questions.
Okay.
Because I'm one of them kind of guys, when I want to know something, I'm going to ask a question before I go out there and make myself look crazy. Or do something that's out of pocket. So we just asked a question, observed, you know, and just did a lot of asking questions.
So back then, when you guys were just hanging out and didn't nobody know who you guys were per se as Westside,
right?
Was it friendly? Was the atmosphere friendly? Did you just walk up to somebody and ask them a question?
Yeah, I experienced it was pretty friendly.
It was.
You know, I guess it's your approach, how you walk up to somebody. But yeah, back then you could easily walk up to somebody and ask them a question.
Good.
I had no problem with it.
You had no problem with it?
No.
Okay. T, you heard him speak of going to different clubs and getting blessed in. He spoke of a few clubs, Golden Hawks being one of them. Back then, T, when you guys were starting, how many clubs was it? Did you know? And I'm saying back then. I ain't trying to call my sister old. I'm just saying back then. We ain't gonna call her old.
Hey, I'm proud of it.
Well, there it is.
I hope you get to be
that part
63.
right. I hope I do too, and beyond.
Hey, and beyond.
At the time, I knew of no club in Atlanta, Georgia, but the Golden Hawks.
Whoa.
Later on, I knew about the Born Losers. I knew about Easy Riders and the Windjammers, but here again, like I said, we were in Atlanta, and at that particular time, where the Born Losers and Windjammers are, that was country.
Okay, so y'all were city slickers.
Yeah. So that was country. So they were out there, and we were in here. So really, at that time, to us, it was nobody but the Golden Hawks.
Whoa.
Okay, and from the Golden Hawks spawned all the other clubs that rose up. Outcast, James Gang, all those folk came out of Golden Hawks.
Oh, we're gonna stop it right there, man. We're gonna pay some bills real quick, man, because that right there, when you talking about Golden Hawks burp some of these, I know some people sitting up going, man, hold on, wait a minute. So we're gonna take some commercial breaks real quick, man, and we'll be right back, man.
Welcome to the Notes of Inspiration.
This beat is
Got my
You're listening to Teach MC Radio, TMC on 106liveradio.com, Big Cell FHO HNIC, and Black Dragon.
Are you thinking of changing your marketing strategy? 106 Live Radio is
What up,
the
baby?
solution you need to promote your goods and services. For a limited time only, we are offering special advertising rates on our fast-growing radio network. We can also help you create an audio commercial or a website banner that fits your business needs. It is just that simple. Visit our website at 106liveradio.com or call 404-910-4589 for details.
Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and be sure to tell everyone else about 106liveradio.com.
Hey, sit your ass down.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
You think we playing?
And I ain't playing no.
You better listen up. Big Cell and Black Dragon is talking. Teach MC Radio.
All right. We back, man. I'm gonna let y'all marinate on that real quick. Yeah, that's my man, Fitty. All right, we back, man. I got my special guest in the studio. First of all, I want to tell y'all something, man. You know what I'm saying? Teresa brought a hit squad, man. Sweet T brought a hit squad, man. We got them Golden Hawks in the building. Much love to them. The G's, man. It's really an honor and a privilege for me, gentlemen, for y'all to be here. I appreciate you guys. So shout out to Golden Hawks, man. So,
Vikings.
huh? And the Vikings. My bad. And the Vikings. So, all right. Before we left off, T, you were talking about. First, let me do this first. You're listening to 106liveradio.com, where excitement meets diversity 24/7 on Teach MC Radio with your host Big Sale, my man Black Dragon. We here, baby. Every Thursday night, 9:30 to 11. 106 Live streams 24 hours a day. I promise you, some of the best music you ever want to hear. No cursing, none of the derogatory words. It's a family station, a family show. My man DJ Ezzy B makes sure that the station stays above class at all times. If you don't have the app, download the app. Tune in on your laptop, your computer, whatever. You have no excuse, man, not to have this station on and be listening to it 24 hours a day. We have some excellent hosts, some excellent shows. Teach MC is one of them. And now we back. Okay. So, before we left off, T, you were saying that from the Golden Hawks, which was the only club at that time in the city, they owned and operated the city of Atlanta.
Yes.
Okay. From the Golden Hawks spawned several other clubs.
Right.
Okay. Now, how does that feel when you sit up and you watch those other clubs come from where you started from the original, from Golden Hawks?
Well, I'm proud. I feel good about it.
Okay.
You know, it was just like with any other family. People have different ideas, different places they want to go, they want to be. So they branched out and they formed their own thing. And the majority of the clubs that came out of the Golden Hawks ended up being outlaw clubs.
Oh, okay. Outlaw Motorcycle Club.
And that, I guess, because we were just a little bit too tame.
Okay.
So we still interact with each other. We're still friends with each other.
Okay.
And so we still consider ourselves a family.
So Golden Hawks was Golden Hawks never set out to be the birth of all of the different clubs that we have here in Atlanta. It just bloomed into that.
It just bloomed into that because you had a group of guys that liked to ride motorcycles, and at that time, riding motorcycles was just not one of the things to do.
It was not one of the things to do?
It just wasn't one of the things to do.
Okay.
You were looked at, frowned upon, talked about, and nobody wanted to associate with you, so to speak. And I guess the movies, Easy Riders and all those made motorcycles look like games, but there were just a few black motorcycle riders that just came together to ride motorcycles.
So let me ask you this: when the movie Easy Rider came out, and which was, they claim, was the birth of a lot of people that, if you do the history, Easy Rider was the birth of the Harley Davidson, basically, movement nation. As you guys been in motorcycle clubs, how real was the movie Easy Rider for y'all?
It was a movie.
Yeah, that part right there. You heard what she said. It was just a movie.
It's a movie. Just acting.
They were just acting. So that's like Sons of Anarchy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
a lot of people when they find out I'm on and I'm in the motorcycle club and I'm on the radio, oh man, blah blah blah, Sons of Anarchy. Yeah. Okay. That's cool, homeboy. You know, if that's what you watch, enjoy the series.
Right.
It's television.
It's
enjoy that and do what you do. But
right.
Trust and believe, it ain't like that.
Right.
So, you guys, all of these clubs spawn from Golden Hawks, and you guys watch these clubs grow. If a person had to ask you, T, right now, what is the biggest difference on the motorcycle set? I mean, you 30 years, I know you've seen so much, and I mean, we can get into a whole show, and I might even have you back to finish this, but 30 years, you've seen so much. What is the biggest difference between then and now?
There is no loyalty and respect anymore. Motorcycling used to be fun. It was a hobby. Okay, this is what you did to get away from whatever else was going on in your life, from the job and everything. And people loved each other. They respected each other, and they would give you the shirt off the back. Your brother was your brother. Your sister was your sister. Just like, more than your own family. And as a matter of fact, I'm closer to some of my brothers and sisters than I am with my own family members.
Okay.
But it was the real. Now it's not that way.
So when you say it was a hobby, a lot of times, and especially with me, since I've been into this thing, I say it's a lifestyle. I mean, it's everything I do is. I don't even go to clubs. I actually, in Queen, to tell you, I don't go. If it ain't no motorcycle stuff, man, I don't even go. I don't care nothing about it. I mean, I don't care to meet new people or none of that. If they basically if they don't have a vest on or they're not, on the motorcycle set. So when I say it's a lifestyle, can I actually say that and be true in tune with what you guys used to have?
You can say that, but here again, like I said, it started out as a hobby.
Okay.
Like golf or bowling or something like that. That's what it really started out to
Okay.
be.
That's what it started.
It wasn't a big business. It even wasn't about having anniversaries or having parties or anything like that. It was just for the guys and the girls to get together, meet up in a place, have our own little. It was basically having us to have a place to meet somewhere outside of our homes.
And I heard you mention earlier too that if you didn't have a clubhouse, you wouldn't know motorcycles.
Oh no, you weren't. You weren't.
So you had to go get you some property first before you. I mean, when I say property, a building, you had to go get you a place to stay first before you could be a full motorcycle.
Well, that was here again. That was why you had it, because this was a meeting place.
I got you.
This was your home away from home.
Because a lot of people didn't want y'all in their restaurants and bars and stuff like that.
Oh, you didn't want. You wasn't going. You wasn't doing that.
You weren't doing that?
No, sir.
Okay, Storm.
Yes, sir.
Did you ever imagine Westside Riders being what it is today?
I did.
You did. So,
Yeah.
So you telling me? Hold on. So you telling me from the very beginning when you sat down, you say, "Man, in 2017, Westside Riders is gonna be the shh."
Hey man, when I started, I've been a leader in every organization I ever been in.
Okay.
And I just have that drive. The people I have around me have that drive, and man, we knew we was gonna grow to unbelievable.
Yeah. Do you guys have other chapters?
Yeah, we have 2 other chapters. We have a Houston chapter and a Petersburg, Virginia chapter.
Houston and Petersburg, Virginia. Okay, so Westside Riders, 2005. We at the table. Let's do this. We got our blessings. How did you guys pick the logo? How did you guys pick your colors, your logo?
We were sitting around at Dugan's one day, and Big Sexy had on a shirt. Actually, one of the Ice Cube shirts, and they had the hands up.
Okay, hey, see, so there you go.
Right.
Cube.
Yeah, and we said, man, we
Cube.
from the West
Hey,
Side.
Cube. You know what I'm talking about?
That's what it was. And we said we was from the West Side, and we was like, hey, man, let's start a club and call it Westside Riders since we from the West Side Bankhead, and that's what we did.
Okay. So that's how the logo, that's how Westside was birthed, the whole 9 yards.
That's how it was birthed.
Now, let me ask you this. Seeing 2005, we're 17 now.
All right.
Man, let's talk about the changes. Let's talk about the growth.
Okay.
Where you at?
And as far as West Side of the set.
No, as far as we're gonna talk about West Side, then we'll get into the set.
Okay. The growth, man, it's been good. We started as a co-ed club.
Okay.
From the word go, and the growth has been tremendous. I mean, I've had an outstanding team. I did 5 years as president, and then Lightbulb took over.
My man Bub, shout out to Bub. Where you at, Bub?
Yeah, he took over. He's been doing a great job for the last 6 years. And
let me ask you, co-ed. Why co-ed?
Because at the time when we was riding around with no colors, we had girls and guys riding with us.
Okay.
And we had some girls from the West Side, and they, we didn't want to leave them out too, because they was riders.
They was
On
riding?
crotch rockets.
On
That's what we was on.
They was
We
getting
started
down?
on crotch rockets.
Okay.
Yeah. So we decided to make it a co-ed club.
Okay. Now, you heard Sweet Tea speak on. I mean, well, by the time you started, there were other female. Were there any female MCs out when you started, or were there any other co-ed clubs out when you started?
Yeah, it was a couple co-ed clubs coming out, a couple female clubs coming out at the time.
Okay, so 2005 was basically the boom for Atlanta.
Yeah, I think that was the boom when everything just caught fire.
Everything caught fire in 2005. Okay, so now let's talk about the state of the set from just watching it. What have you seen?
I've seen a lot of changes on the set from 2005 to 2017. When I came on the set in 2005, it was just all about fun. Pretty much what Sweet Tea said. We just wanted to get together, fellowship, hang out. Like I said, we really weren't caring about parties and stuff like that. We just wanted to ride our motorcycle, fellowship, and meet other people that did the same thing that we did. And it's like everybody just got along. It was just like one big family. It wasn't no competition. Nobody trying to outdo the other club. It was just fun. Now through the years, it has changed. It seems like it's getting more competitive now. You know, and like it's more like a business, and you got people hating on other clubs for no reason, not supporting people for no reason, like, and it's just too much foolishness on the club. I mean, on the set. I'm sorry. Like for Westside, for instance, we support everybody. We don't care if you come to our party, we still come to yours. We like you got some people do tit for tat. We don't do that. You know, if you don't see us at your party, we out of town. We on the ground.
Okay.
That's what we doing.
Westside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't be mad if you don't see Westside at your joint, huh?
Right. But
Okay.
it's just a lot of competition.
And plus, you can't make everything. Atlanta got 9,332 clubs, so
Right.
you can't make everything.
Right, you cannot be at everything in
You know
Atlanta,
what I'm
man.
saying?
It's 52 weekends?
Yeah, it's all it is.
Hey,
52
man.
weekend.
Yeah, man, that just ain't enough. And
52 Saturdays.
And now everybody's starting to want to ride more. So
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
gotta
we
miss
go.
some things.
Yeah, Yonder. We done birthed this Yonder thing.
Yeah. You started that yonder in that ground pound.
Hey,
so.
man, shout out to my man Snowman who got me. I'm going to tell y'all, Snowman tricked me into getting Yonder. I don't know if y'all really know the story. I had no intentions on being the ground pound and the Yonder getter I am. I was tricked into this thing from the very beginning. So shout out to my man Snowman, the true ultimate ground pounder, man, who started this whole thing and tricked me to be the man that I am today on these tools. So
Well, let me take you back though.
okay.
When I met
here we
you,
go.
though.
Here we go.
When I met
Hold
you.
on, let me get your mic ready. What'd you say?
Let me take you back. When I met you, when you was riding one of your friends' sport bike.
Yeah, my partner
Selfish. That's
Block
right.
butter.
Really didn't know how to ride,
Yeah.
but you know, you was out there getting it, trying to learn the thing. You know.
You know what I was
going
doing?
back a long way.
Yeah, I was following the queen, man. She had put that little juice on me, man. I
Put
was
a little juice on
put a
you.
little, bringing a little of that peach juice, baby. So
Yeah.
I was trying to do whatever it took to get some more of that peach juice.
Hey, I
you
ain't
know?
mad at you. What you got to do?
So that's what that was, man.
Yeah.
So 2005, he said was the boom of the motorcycle set. Would you agree with that kind of sort of? Did you notice that?
Yeah, he's about right around let's see, my old man died 2001. I'd say around 2003, 2004, 5, somewhere like that. It's just everything just exploded.
Okay.
All these clubs just busted on the set.
Yeah.
And it was like one day nobody, and then it's like you got all these different folk, and it's like, well, wow.
Yeah. So that was crazy.
Yeah, it was real crazy.
Now let me ask you this, and my question is, where did all you Negroes come from? You know what I'm talking about? You go from just Golden Hawks being in Atlanta to Negroes everywhere. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you said so, and I'm gonna hate to do this, but I'm gonna give shout out to my man John Bunch. John Bunch said, my man Black Dragon from Black Sabbath, national president of Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club, claims that biker boys corrupted the whole entire world with motorcycles.
I'm gonna have to say that's correct.
That's correct. Biker boys did it, huh?
Yeah, once Biker Boys came out, man, everybody started running against sport bikes. But we had one member.
Yeah.
One member in 2005. He started Westside with a Harley.
Who was that?
And that was Bone.
Bone started with
Bone
a
started Westside with a Harley when nobody wanted to ride him. He had a Harley.
Hey, I thought Bone had an M109 or something, man.
Never. He started with a Harley.
Oh, you talking about the other Bone? I'm talking about. I'm
C-Bone
talking
in my club.
Yeah.
He
I'm
started.
talking about,
He was the only one not on the sport bike.
He was on. So he came out the gate on
Came
Harley.
out the gate on HD.
Okay, T. When did Harleys first become popular in your area?
Harleys were popular when we could afford them. Basically, Golden Hawks didn't have Harleys at the time. The first club that came out with Harleys to that magnitude was Outkast.
Outkast.
Okay, Outkast, to be in their club, you had to have a Harley.
Okay.
Okay, so guys went out and they bought used Harleys because they couldn't afford new Harleys, and they would pitch and patch, and Harleys would spew oil everywhere, and as long as they made the sound and it was a Harley, it was okay.
Okay.
Okay, so there were no new Harleys on the block, but Outkast was first that just had all Harleys.
That's how they came on. Yeah.
Right, that's the way they came on the set. Golden Hawks, gradually, as we got better jobs and got a little older and kind of wanted to cruise a little bit more, they start moving up to Harleys.
So let me ask you this: was going out of town Was that important back then?
Oh,
Was that
oh.
what y'all guys did back then?
We would had our bike night on Friday night, and on Saturday mornings we would get up and we would hit the town, get out of town somewhere. We were in Anniston. We would go to St. Louis. We would go to Savannah. We would go to Jackson, Tuscaloosa. Saturdays were what we used for traveling. We didn't stay in town, I guess, because there was really nobody in town having anything but us. So we always used Saturday as our travel time.
Okay.
We had bike night on Friday. Saturday was for traveling, and we did travel.
Golden Hawks. Where did Golden Hawks come from? Did somebody start the Golden Hawks? Like, did they come from another club, or they just decided Golden Hawks?
Golden Hawks started with the Golden Hawks. I tried to get a couple of the members to come here tonight that were responsible for starting it, but I see they didn't make it. But
what's my OG name that just passed away with the trike? My boy, man.
Boss Hog.
Boss Hog. R.I.P. Boss Hog, man. Listen, I was supposed to get with that dude, man. Every time that dude would see me, he would go out of his way. Big Sal, come here, man. And he would just give me a hug and just tell me he appreciate, just what I did, period. Right. So that was, my man, shout out R.I.P. to Boss Hog, was a good dude. Was he one of the originals?
No.
He wasn't? Okay.
No. Boss Hog came here from California and hooked up with some of the members of the Golden Hawks because he rode. See, that was the thing. If you were black in Atlanta and you rode a motorcycle, everybody just knew everybody because there were not a lot of them.
Okay.
Okay, so they all gravitated to each other.
Yeah.
And like you said, Golden Hawks started off on Bankhead. Everything started off on Bankhead. Strikers started off on Bankhead. Outcasts were on Bankhead. They didn't start on Bankhead, but that was our colored side of town.
So Bankhead was where it all. If you wasn't on Bankhead, you wasn't functioning.
That's where we lived.
Yeah, Bankhead.
Right. That's where we lived.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you speak of Storm, when you speak of like you said now, the competition on the bike set, how do you think that messes up the bike set?
I think it puts a lot of tension on the set, and I just think it takes the family and the unity and the love out the set. That's what we don't have anymore. I mean, you could back in like 2005 to about 2009, it could be the simplest function that any vested member would have, and it would be 500 people there.
Whoa! Now, a birthday party, a pool party.
It could be the simplest.
It's gonna kick off something.
Didn't matter who you were.
Yeah.
They just hear such and such a club having this. It would be packed. Now it's not like that. It's who you know. You know, more than just coming just for the support. It's who you know it like that now. I still, like I say, I still have my love. I'm going to always be me.
Yeah.
I don't watch the set go through some crazy things. Like I said, I started on sport bikes. Then I saw a couple years ago, we went through this transition where everybody wanted to prove who they were by riding in the rain. That shit was crazy, as far as I was concerned.
Yeah.
Then we got, and it done transitioned again to ride, which is cool.
Cause I'm gonna tell you, I was tricked to ride in the rain. I was tricked to ride. My first ride, I was Snowman. Shout out to Snowman, the trick. That's why I need to change his name to Trick Master, because he tricked me to doing all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was about to say. Then you moved on into, you bought a bike, you should ride it.
Yeah.
People start transitioning to cruisers.
Okay.
People start transitioning to Harleys. You got a few victories out there.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give a shout out to DJ Diz.
Hey man, and my man Mojo, Mojo with the Vic riding clothing, man. Look him up on Facebook. He got some fly stuff.
But when he got to ride and people start transitioning to Snowman, I got to give him full credit, man. He put that ground pounding thing.
Yeah.
And that young.
At that time, it was back. I mean, and a lot of people don't know, man. Ballhead is a G at the ground pounding game. Man, Ballhead was the one. Back and forth, Ballhead, Snowman.
Yeah.
They were doing their thing. I think at that time, Cheese, my man Big Kevin Singleton they had did that trip back and forth, and it was a regular thing too. But I think Snowman is the most consistent ground pounder that we have from Atlanta that put it down like that. He was the one that did it on a consistent basis.
Yes,
okay, check this out, ladies and gentlemen. 404-464-8785. Let's take some phone calls. Y'all want to ask T about the property of thing. You guys want to ask Storm about the early days of 2005, because I ain't even hit you with the Frozen yet. Right. I'm gonna give you my story of Frozen, and I'm gonna tell you how Queen got me at the Frozen. You feel what I'm saying?
That's how she got
it. Yeah, she got me at the Frozen, man. She did me real bad at the Frozen. But anybody want to ask any questions, man, call it in 404-464-8785. We finna pay a few bills, and we'll be right back, man.
That Frozen will just be something else, boy.
Yes, you
Your
did.
$5 ass down before I make change. You think we playing? And I ain't playing no. You better listen up. Big Sal and Black Dragon is talking. Teach MC Radio.
Bringing you the best shows and music 24/7 on your favorite radio. It's 106liveradio.com.
Yeah, Vikings were out of Alabama.
Okay.
And then they.
You are listening into 106liveradio.com.
Caller.
Your segment meets diversity 24/7.
Before y'all left.
All right, we got a we back, y'all. We back. I got a caller. Caller, are you on the line, caller?
Yes, sir.
Okay, introduce yourself. Where you from?
This is DJ, all the way from Kansas City, Missouri.
DJ, what's up with you, baby? First off, we appreciate you calling in. We appreciate you listening, man. You see, I got me some G's with me today, huh, DJ?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Man, I just wanted to tell you, this is an awesome program, awesome platform, and I think this is one of the most awesome shows that you could have, where you have, my sister with all the history, and then my brother with being established in 2005, I think he said. It's almost like he breaches the gap from the history to bring it into the present. And I think that's one of the awesome things that, sometimes we lack on the set, is that we don't know how to use what's already has occurred and roll that into where we're at now, so that we don't lose the history, that it stops being, we keep the integrity of the MC, as well as making it fun instead of making it a business venture and everybody trying to get what they can get out, just for their club, or the selfish part of it. I think Black Dragon said it best, is we MC.
That part.
We MC.
Yeah, that's one of the things that he preaches, the we in MC. One of the reasons why I asked both of them to come together was because the respect that I have for Storm, and Storm has always, from day one when I came on the set, not even knowing me, he embraced me, and he just kind of just was there for me. He's never switched up. He's never been anything different, and it always showed his leadership quality. So that's why I got Storm. And then Sweet T, I mean, from day one when she met me, we embraced, and it's just been that. And her whole thing has been, and when we talk off the radio, off the air on a regular daily basis, her whole thing is she really wants to leave the legacy. She really wants to leave the history for all of us to have it, because it really means something. So that's why I brought both of these on today, and I appreciate you for recognizing that.
All right, man. Y'all be blessed. Keep the two wheels rolling.
There it is there, man. We appreciate you.
All right, bye.
So as you can see, Kansas City, man.
Yeah.
Kansas City, man.
You reaching out.
Matter of fact, that's what the roundup at too next year. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Going back home to the origin. So we will be doing that. Me and the Queen gonna be on part of our 48 state tour.
Okay.
So that'll be one of our stops. Now, let me get into the story because Storm gonna be able to talk about the Frozen. Not that T can't talk about it, but I know Storm can talk about the Frozen. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I first came to Atlanta, man, you feel what I'm saying? Right. I came here fresh from LA, from Compton, California,
right.
Buck wild, off the chain, the whole 9 yards.
Right.
I came here low riding.
Right.
Okay, the cars and all. Yeah. I gave not a clue about a motorcycle. Didn't care nothing about no motorcycle. So got my car cleaned all up, asked everybody where to go. They said, you got to go on Old Nat. You feel what I'm saying? Yes, the right. Frozen. That's all they were talking about, the Frozen. So I'm like, man, the Frozen. So they like, man, the Frozen to us is like Crenshaw is to y'all in LA. Right. Okay, long story short, I get to the Frozen. I'm in the cleanest car. I mean, y'all ain't even seen a car this clean. And when I get ready to pull in the parking lot, the boy stopped me and said, you got to park down there. And I looked there, I say, look here, partner, you better recognize what I'm riding in, man.
Blue Charger with neon lights.
Yeah, I'm just, man, look here, man, you better, you understand? He said, homie, it's down there. But I'm see the parking lot, so where I come from in California, when they tell you can't park in the main lot, that means everything in the lot fly than yours.
Right.
So I said, well, okay, I got to see this. Because there ain't nowhere in the world. I know I'm flying all outdoors. You know what I'm talking about? Right. So I went on, parked in a little dusty lot. You feel what I'm saying? After I did all that washing, parked in the lot that was behind front of the little dusty lot.
Up on the hill.
Yeah.
Up on the hill.
And then I walked down the hill, and I see a bunch of grown-ass mans in onesies, man, leather onesies, man. That's what I'm going to call them, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to call them leather onesies, man. You feel what I'm saying? A bunch of bikes and the whole 9 yards. But what got me was nobody spoke to me at all. Nobody said nothing. I actually walked around there, and everybody, I mean, they was having a ball, and there was a bunch of people, and it was all motorcycles. So now I'm watching the door at Frozen. I'm watching people go in and out the door. So I said, well, dang, if it's cracking out here, it got to be cracking on the inside. So when I get to the door, the boy stopped me $15 or $10, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm saying, man, I just watched that 80-some people running out here. You ain't stopped nan one of them. Well, the difference was they had vests.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing about that. So
Right.
I'm tripping like, man, I gotta go in and see. So I pay the $10. I get inside, ain't nobody in there but me and the lights. So I say, come on. So I play it off. I go to the bathroom. I come back to the door. I tell Buddy, man, what's going on? He like, man, what you mean? Man, you just took my $10. The place closed. He said, man, we ain't closed, man. Man, this place on the inside is closed, man. You feel what I'm saying? So anyway, I peeked the balcony. I walk around a little while. So I leave. I said, well, let me go and get up out of here. I leave. I do my thing. Ain't nobody paying me no attention, man. Everything was all motorcycles. Wow. So let's talk about the Frozen, man.
Yeah.
What was the Frozen, man?
Hey, man, Frozen was like home base. I mean,
yeah. What was the
Sunday,
Frozen, man?
Man, on a Sunday, you rode, but at 5 o'clock,
yeah,
you trying to get to the Frozen to get a parking spot. Because you're going to be jammed up in there. So you trying to get there. Man, the Frozen was like, okay, I remember what happened. I can't remember the owner name of the Frozen, but we was at Dugan's. Dugan's used to be the hangout spot on Ponce.
Okay.
That's where everybody used to hang out at. Well, the owner came down there one day. He was like, hey, man, I got this new spot called the Frozen. I'm getting away free wings.
Free?
When he say free wings.
And wings?
On a Sunday for the bikers.
You know, I'm a real fat
if y'all
fat
come
kid,
out.
man. You can't
So, of course, the bikers was like, you know what, let's go check this spot out. We get over there. He got the Frozen drink spinning.
Yeah.
You know. Hey, he got the patio. Hey, and it just took over, man. They put everybody from Dugan's downtown on Ponce over to Frozen. That was the spot.
So he came down there in Dirty Mac Dugan's.
Oh, yeah. He came
down there. He came down there in Dirty Mac Dugan's.
Yeah. When he said free wings to get people to come over there, that was the end of that story.
That was it.
That was it.
So, what did the Frozen create, though? I think the Frozen, you guys had the Frozen was crazy, man. I think that was brotherhood and sisterhood almost at its finest.
Oh, yeah, because the Frozen was back in the good old days. It was just like come fellowship. Everybody was bonding. I mean, you know, you just came and had a good time. You hung. It was just like a block party. You know, like one big family. Everybody just got along. It was just a good space to hang out. That was the bikers getaway.
The bikers
Sunday. On Sunday,
from 5
you had a
from 5
significant
to
other
5, huh?
and you rode your motorcycle.
Yeah.
They knew on Sunday, baby, you ain't gonna see me.
Look at
I'm
little
gonna be at the Frozen.
Look at little sugar. You know today's Sunday, right?
Yeah.
We ain't tripping today.
Yeah.
Y'all talking about going to church, do what you do. But you already know what it is. T, I heard you over there talking about, what you know about the Frozen, T?
Remember I told you about this life.
Okay.
Yeah, boy.
And see, at that time, Old National was really kicking off.
Okay.
Okay. Old National was the spot.
The spot.
You know, it had the clubs, it had the restaurants. You know, and back in my day, it was Campbellton Road.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. But Old National was kicking off.
Okay.
And that was the place to be on Sunday.
Old Nat.
On National.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially at Frozen. Especially on the patio.
So let me tell y'all this real quick. So now let me tell you something. So now listen, I'm gonna tell y'all where I met the Queen at. Y'all know where I met the Queen at? I met the Queen at Strikers.
Okay.
I met her at Strikers. I'm brand new to the area, whatever. I come up to Rare Breed was having their first anniversary at Strikers.
Okay.
And go up there anyway. I see her popping, doing her thing, acting like a boss. You know, that was attractive to me. So acting like a boss. She was acting like a boss. So
And it's her birthday?
Yeah, acting. Yeah, she done got all the money she can get today. So yeah, I can go and say what I want to say. But she was acting like a boss. That attracted me to her. Long story short, I got her number. But this is what she did though. So now it's about 2-3 weeks later. We chilling, and my homeboys come into town, and they like, well, Sal, we want to go check out Atlanta. We want to go check out the club. So I'm like, well, man, I don't really don't know too much, but I just met this little Georgia Peach, man. You know what I'm saying? She about it out here. She's, so let's call her. So she said, sure, I'll take you. So now we go on Old Nat.
Okay.
Now when we on Old Nat, everywhere we go on Old Nat, the line 9 hours long to get in.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, but Queen say, don't worry, y'all with me.
Yeah.
And she walked me to the front, me and all my partners to the front of the line. Everywhere we go, from the Mexican to the other Mexican to the piano bar, everywhere we go, we cutting the line.
Right.
So my partners, we all from kind of, they like, look, little mama boss. Now you need to go and lock that down. Lo and behold, I never knew she was the damn police. The damn police that tricked me.
Police get to walking in it.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
But I ain't never done. My partners them just found out. 'Cause they thought she was really a boss.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but what I'm gonna tell you is this, Jennifer. For me coming here, I came here in 2006, about 2006 or so. For me coming here in 2006, the set was fun. It was. I mean, I might have got to go to Frozen maybe 4 times
Right.
before they actually closed it down, if that many times. I think maybe 4 or 5 times. But once I understood what it was and all of that, it was it was cool. I mean, it was really cool. Atlanta was fun, man. Atlanta was doing their thing.
Right.
So what can we do, T? What can we do to get that back?
You know, Sal, to tell you the truth, I really don't know.
You're okay.
That's why, you know, we got Freight Train here, we got Rico here, and others that I'd asked to come, because that's the dilemma that I'm having right now, trying to figure out what can we do to pull this thing back together. What can we? It will never be what it was. Okay, because times have changed.
Go grab Mike 4.
You know, but my thing is, what can we do to bring back that love, to bring back that loyalty, to help us to be able to fellowship and care about our own. You know, we've got brothers and sisters out here with nowhere to stay, no jobs. You know, we out helping, and we going to the nursing homes, we're going to the shelters, and there's nothing wrong with that, because those are things that we need to do. But we need some type of coalition, some type of collaboration to bring us back to helping each other. We need jobs, we need places to stay, we need all of these things, because some of us are barely making it. I know some of them are too proud to say. There are lots of people out there like me with a lot of health issues that I didn't find out about until I started experiencing the things that I was experiencing.
Okay.
Like, hey, there are a lot of people that are in their 40s and their 50s that have a lot of health challenges. Yeah. So we need to come together to help each other.
Well, one of the things I always preach to you, know this, and Storm, I don't know if you've been listening to me, but one of the things I always preach is everything we need is in the motorcycle community.
Everything. I
don't care if it's from a plumber to a doctor to a publisher, whatever. It's in the motorcycle community.
Yes. Right.
And if we get back to embracing each other, like you say, get rid of the hate,
Right.
then you would know. You would start meeting. Oh, I didn't know you did that, or I didn't know you did this. And it's not about me bragging on my job or bragging on my skills. It's just about me letting you know, hey man, I'm here and this is what I do.
Right.
Okay, now I done added my boy on Mike 4. Check Mike 4. Can you do me a mic check?
Hey, how you doing?
Hold on, no, we ain't got no. Hold on, no. Go, where we go?
Hey, how you
There
doing?
it is there. Introduce yourself, let them know who you is.
This Freight Train with ATL Vikings.
Okay, ATL Vikings, my man Freight Train. Freight Train, so Vikings is fairly new to Atlanta, aren't they?
Yes, we're fairly new here. 3 years now going in on mother chapters in Birmingham, Alabama, 38 years strong.
30. Now let me tell you something about let me tell you the first time I met the Vikings. You feel what I'm saying? I'm finna tell you this. The first time I met the Vikings, we went to Alabama. I think I was a regulator there. We went to Alabama to their clubhouse. And when I tell you they had one of the coldest clubhouses in the world. I'm talking about, you talking about biker boys? They had some real biker boy type clubhouse. Listen, man, when the members pulled up, they had a little ramp. You pull up to the ramp, honk the horn, the gate opened up, and you ride your motorcycle through the club and to the back. Man, listen, man, I had never seen, dude, when I tell you that was the flyest that I had ever seen, they had property, they had, it was ridiculous that what they had. So that was my introduction to the Vikings, and I've been sprung ever since. You feel what I'm saying? Do they still have their clubhouse down there?
Yeah, we still got it.
They still got it?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Storm, you got to go see it, man.
Hey, I'm gonna go check it out.
Man, listen, man. When they pull up to the gate, when they pull up to the gate and honk the horn, man, the gate roll up and they just listen though. It's so cool. They just cruise on through the clubhouse. You know what I'm talking about? They looking at all the people looking at them. It's a show, man.
That's tight.
So let's talk about the Vikings here in Atlanta. What made you guys come to Atlanta from Alabama?
Well, they wanted to start branching out and growing to become bigger than what they were. They had been down there by themselves and branched out to Pensacola, and it was just them 2 chapters. Now we nationwide. Well, we national now.
Okay.
Well,
Explain what national is for those that don't know. Explain what national is. How many chapters do you have to be national?
Well, the understanding for me was 6 states, but I was told now it's 5 states.
5 states. That's the standard
we have
definition.
5 states. We're now on Alabama,
Okay.
Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, and Virginia.
Okay, there it is. There. Shout out to the Vikings, national. You feel what I'm saying? So, 38 years. You been a member for 38 years?
No, sir. I actually started here in Atlanta about 20 years ago with the Golden Hawks.
Oh, okay. So you're a former T, listen here, man. So let me tell all y'all something, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. The Golden Hawks, man, the water they done planted all of y'all, man. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to the Golden Hawks. So 20 years ago with the Golden Hawks, you moved down to. So how long you been a Viking from?
We started this chapter here 3 years ago, so I've been just a member here 3 years.
3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you love about what do you take from the Golden Hawks?
Having that, when you said earlier, to have a clubhouse, is to have that club, you want to have a building.
Yeah.
And that's the first thing that we started when we got together. That we pushed to have that within a year's time. It took us a little over that to get it and establish ourselves to be legitimized in the city.
Okay.
So we got that building to move forward as a club to give homes to bikers out there. When we out there and doing our thing, you could come there and make sure that you're supported.
Okay.
So we know buildings are the support for us because that's what carried us. Golden Hawks, Strikers, Born Losers.
Yeah.
They carried us. Outcasts carried us when we out there like that.
Mm. So there it is. There, Vikings 3 years in the game. A birth of another club, not birth from Golden Hawks, but the Atlanta chapter is birthed basically from the Golden Hawks. So T, how does it as a PO, 30 plus years in the game, do POs have rank? Like, do you got like a rank where you can call, like maybe call some shots or something? You know what I'm saying? Can you call shots, T? Hey T, can you call shots, T? Hey, I ought to put him.
I'm just about this life, man. He's my folk. He's my folk.
These your folks?
He's my folk.
That's where you gonna leave it at?
I'm gonna leave it right.
Now, I think Golden Hawks, you guys you guys came on and said too. You guys are one of the AMA clubs too, right? Are you guys AMA?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys, because I see the sign in the club. A lot of people don't even notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all one of the original AMA clubs too.
Right.
What did that mean? I mean, how did that feel to get that, or what did that mean to you?
Well, at the time when we were American Motorcycle Association, we were probably at that time the only black club.
Okay.
Because you had outlaws that wanted to be, but no one thought, I guess, to legitimize motorcycle clubs.
Okay.
To that point, it was just they were just still a gang, so to speak, out there, just wandering around doing what it was that they did.
Okay.
So we were trying to be legitimate. We were legitimate even to the point when we got into our clubhouse to get a liquor license. That was something else that was not done.
Okay.
We just tried to set the standard for just doing the right thing.
Okay.
Because we wanted to be legitimate, because we were not outlaw.
Yeah.
So we were following the rules.
Yeah.
And I suppose sometimes maybe things might not have progressed with the Golden Hawks like they have with other clubs because we were just so good.
Yeah. I got you.
We were so good.
I take that. We ain't nobody knocking that. Ain't nobody sweating that too. Ain't nobody arguing that. You know what I'm saying? Golden Hawks. Storm. You know what the AMA is?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Golden Hawks is one of the original AMA clubs, man, here in Georgia.
Hey, man, that's a big.
That's big, ain't it?
It's big, yeah.
So let's talk about Westside Riders. What y'all got coming up? What is, okay, let me ask you. I asked T earlier. She answered it. What is it that we need to do to clean up the set or to get the set back on point?
Man, that's a big question. I rack my brains with that every day. I really don't know where to start. We need to love one another. That's one thing I do think we need to do. Just love one another, man. Love your brother, sister. You know, if anybody in need, you know, be there for them. try to support if you can. It don't matter what color you got on your back. Just try to support each other.
Okay. So you said more love, more support.
More love, more support.
I'm gonna tell both of you guys. One of the things that helps, again, and this is what me and Black Dragon have been trying to do. All me and Black Dragon are trying to do with this show is to lay the foundation, to give you everything you need to know about the foundation.
Right.
Now you can, and anybody here that's a builder, when you build a foundation, you decide on if you want a 2-bedroom house or a 4-bedroom house, and you build a foundation accordingly.
Right.
Now we can give the ingredients for a foundation. Let's say you build a 2-bedroom house foundation, but you put 4 bedrooms on it. It might hold up.
Right.
It might hold up, or it might not.
Right.
But again, at least you can never say that nobody ever taught you, or nobody ever cared to teach you the foundation and the fundamentals of what this is that you've gotten into.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And like I said, I'm gonna be bringing T on a lot because the history and the knowledge that she had, along with Storm, and listen, both of these are approachable people. These ain't neither one of these cats Hollywood. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna be when they cut the check. I'm just telling you right now. When they cut the check, I'm Hollywood for real. So y'all ain't gonna be able to talk to me. But them two right there, you can talk to either one of them, man. And I promise you, if you serious and they know that you serious about it, you just ain't wasting no time, they'll holler at you, man. For sure, they'll holler at you. Let's get some more calls on here, man. 404-464-8785 or 1-844-811-5540. 106liveradio.com, where excitement meets diversity 24/7. You're listening to Teach MC Radio, man, with your man Big Cell, my man Black Dragon is somewhere out there doing what he got to do, getting it together. But man, give us some calls in here, man. We're gonna pay some bills and we'll be right back, man. You feel me?
Hey, sit your ass down.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
You think we playing?
And I ain't playing no.
You better listen up. Big Sal and Black Dragon is talking. Teach MC Radio.
You are listening into 106liveradio.com, where excitement meets diversity 24/7.
Are you thinking of changing your marketing strategy? 106 Live Radio is the solution you need to promote your goods and
Yeah, you
services.
can if you want to.
For a limited time only, we are offering special advertising rates on our fast-growing radio network. We can also help you create an audio commercial or a website banner that fits your business needs. It is just that simple. Visit our website at 106liveradio.com or call 404-910-4589 for details.
Every Thursday at 9:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. Teach MC Radio.
Let's go, y'all.
TMC on 106liveradio.com. Big Cell, FHO, HNIC, and Black Dragon. We're back. Teach MC Radio. TMC on 106liveradio.com. Big Cell, FHO, HNIC, and Black Dragon.
Yeah, man, we here, man. All right, so we coming back. We've had a beautiful show, man. We've been talking to two G's from the Atlanta Bike Set, and I'm gonna just say, T, I think I'm gonna give you, if you got over 20 years, you're an international G. You ain't even from Atlanta. You just an international G. You feel what I'm saying?
Automatic.
Automatic.
Yeah.
So we all know that we want the set to get better. We all do agree with that, and we all know that we got to try to find a way. We got to try to find a momentum somewhere to start. T also mentioned about the ones that were before us. We need to start doing better with helping them or checking on them with their medical and just being there for them. We do all these fundraisers for the community, but what about fundraisers for ourselves?
Amen.
You feel what I'm saying? What about fundraisers for the older clubs, the Golden Hawks, the Born Losers, Cast and everybody else? What about fundraisers for all of them, for anybody, for all of the members, man, all of the G's? Matter of fact, that might be something that I need to try to put together. We need to do like a old school day or an OG day or something.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Where that day all the OGs come out, man, and we just pay homage, man. We pass the hat and we just do whatever, man, just to say hi. What if we just lined all of the OGs up, man, and the whole bike set just came and shook your hand and said hi to you? How would that make you feel?
Oh, that would be awesome.
That would be
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Just to come shake your hand and say, hey, hi, how you doing? I thank you. Appreciate
Paving the
it.
way, yeah.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people don't even know that that it was war's fault for us to do what we're doing right now. Am I right, T?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
So you guys are taking for granted some of the stuff that had to be put down, man, for us to be able to do what we do, and for us to be able to ride the way we ride, man. And I think, like I said, you need to start recognizing when you're out and about, man, and start supporting these clubhouses, especially the older clubhouses. Where my man Cujo and them out there, born losers, man, fix the driveway, man. You're not gonna have your #1 YouTube video off of me, man. I'm just saying, man. I'm trying to come out there and mess with you, man. But every time I come out there, man, I'm looking like a reindeer with bad feet or something out there. trying to park my bike. Shout out to my man, shout out to Born Losers and them out there, man. But let's get some gravel. Let's get that driveway fixed, man. You know what I'm saying? But Golden Hawks, you guys open what, T? What's your guys' bike night?
Bike night is Friday nights, and we've got Wednesday. We have movie night on Wednesday. We have ladies' night on Wednesday. First of the month, we were having Shaking Men, but we.
Oh, so y'all got them down there slanging
Wednesday.
Y'all got them down there slanging dang-a-lang.
Wednesday is our variety night.
Oh, okay. So now they're gonna discuss. You see that story? Oh, it's variety. Oh no, it's a Wednesday slanging dang-a-lang night at the Golden Hawk.
Men don't go down there on Wednesday.
Hey, and this here, man.
No, guys have free pool on Wednesday.
We don't free pool. Y'all got the pool sticks on the damn dance floor. Yeah. Ain't nobody coming down there. Man, listen, man.
I can't have nobody.
No, and listen, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Listen, man. If I catch and want y'all talking about y'all going to Golden Hogs on Wednesday, we gonna put the jacket on you.
Well, that's where the ladies are. That's where the
yeah,
ladies
but
are.
they out there to see the pool sticks.
We gonna be outside.
No, I'm not even going. You're not even gonna get a picture of me because I'm telling you how it's gonna go. You Photoshop expert. And all it's gonna take is for me to be there just to come hang out, and the next thing you know, they got a picture of me standing next to Bojangle Dangalango or something. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be able to do it. Yeah. So Wednesday night is all females. There you go. They got you. Golden Hawks on Wednesdays, man.
Holla at Sweet Tea.
All right, Storm, what y'all got going on, man?
Hey, we don't have a clubhouse. We had one back in the day. But the guy sold the building, so we're in the process. We looking at something else, thinking about getting some.
But y'all kind of stepped out there like y'all was grown too. You know that, right?
We had some G. If you ever had a chance to see Westside Clubhouse,
y'all stepped out there like y'all was kind of grown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we had a little something.
And then y'all gonna make the spot hot. Of course, you supposed to sell it. Y'all done raised the stakes up. Y'all done raised the real estate up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sold it, man. We let us keep it. So the new owner, but we gonna try to do a little something.
What y'all got going on, Vikings?
Them Thursday nights with that soul food.
Thursday night.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me get your mic. There you go. Check it.
Thursday night is all night. You know, we got this every Thursday. Then we come over our Drink and Drown. We're gonna be doing pretty soon.
Drink and Drown.
Yeah.
Hey man, talk about that good cooking y'all.
Say man, wait. Let's talk about this Drink and Drown. Now we don't listen. I want for all of y'all that's listening to this, you're not supposed to drink and ride your motorcycle. So whenever they do this Drink and Drown thing, call Queen, got a Lyft service, a couple of cats got some Uber. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It will be all right for you not to ride your motorcycle on Drink and Drown night. Because I'm telling you right now, I love y'all to death, and I'm gonna say this, and I might get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I'm sorry, I'm just not giving my disclaimer. Anything I say, I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about them. If I mention the club, I ain't talking about your club, I'm talking about their club. You know what I'm talking about? So don't be mad at Sel, because he said, well, Sel talking about me. No, I wasn't talking about you, I was talking about them. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about him and her. I was never talking about you. So I'm going to say that understand this, man. I do not do GoFundMes, man. Now, for my OGs or whatever, I will. But for all of you young cats that bought 80,000, 20,000, 25 grand on a Harley Davidson and some other stuff, you better get with Angie Reed. Who we got, baby? We got Angie Reed, Cheeks. What's my other girl? Sarita. That's Cheeks, Sarita. What's my other girl that was doing the Jade? Yeah, you got all them people out there doing Prime America for the low.
Right.
All you got to do is add that little $30, $40 to your bike note every month, and we ain't got to worry about doing no GoFundMe. Because I'm telling you, you come across my screen, I'm deleting you. So delete. I'm not doing no GoFundMe. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if something happened to me, Lord forbid, and Queen do a GoFundMe, she's stealing. I'm telling y'all right now.
Don't support the GoFundMe.
If Queen come up with a GoFundMe, her and her boo trying to get vacation somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? And then most likely it was a plot, so y'all can start investigating. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm straight. You know what I'm talking about? Anything happen to me, man, between her and my parents, I'm straight. So let's take care of our business. But go on, I'm sorry, Mike. What else you got? You say you got the drinking drown. You got
the drinking drown coming up, and then pretty soon, close up in April, we're gonna be doing our breakout run. Trying to get them to do a real run. So.
Okay, so you done open up store. You done gave me my little leeway.
You done gave me chin.
Okay, here we go. What is a real run?
Anything less than 150 miles out is not a real ride for me. So let's get a real run, and let's put some miles on bikes.
Okay, so
they can be pretty.
So it's gonna be at least 3-4 tanks of gas. Is what you're saying?
At
least 2. 3 will work. Okay, so if you can get them to do 3, that you be all right with that.
I get 200 miles on my tank again.
That part right there, man. Yeah.
Let's put some miles on.
Everybody
worry about cleaning them up. I want to see them out.
You want to see them? That part right there. I don't know. I think this summer though, 2017, gonna be bananas. I think it's gonna be. I mean, we gonna work on the brotherhood and the love and all that. But as far as the bikes and the bike set itself, I think it's gonna be bananas.
And it can be better out here. Yeah. We just have to work together. We gotta make it back about the bikes again.
Yeah.
We have gotten away from that.
Okay.
And that's what we need to get it back to.
So there it is, there, man. Now, you hear the OG saying, man, hey, come holler at us, man. We want you, we miss you, we need you, we want to leave you with something. And understand this, they don't have to do this. Man, Sweet Tea got plenty of stuff to do. Storm got plenty. I had to schedule them like 3 weeks ago. You know what I'm talking about? To get them down here, but
and it's on my birthday.
Oh yeah. Now there we go right there. Hold on, man. Let me get this. Let me get this sound effect for the Queen real quick. Hold on, man. I gotta get this. Ladies and gentlemen, for the Queen, you know what I'm saying? Today is her birthday. How old are you today, Queen?
43.
I had to ask that because I didn't know. But anyway, yeah, appreciate it. So this is for the Queen, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna give her a big round of applause, man. Hold on. Hey man. And then for the Queen, you feel what I'm saying? Because I gotta deal with her every day. We're gonna drop this one. We're gonna blow it up the spot at the same time. Let's show. You feel what I'm saying? So the Queen, 43 years old, today, January the 5th, and my baby girl birthday is coming up as well. But again, man, my biggest thing, and I want everybody to know, man, you got people here that are willing and able and want to see the setback on point, man. You feel what I'm saying? So as always, before I close my show, T, I'm gonna start with you. I'm gonna start with my man from the Vikings. If you could lead the people with one thing, what would it be?
That if I can leave one thing is that my true love for this set, for my brotherhood, my sisterhood, and that this lifestyle is worth having.
Okay, the true love for the brotherhood and sisterhood, and the lifestyle is worth having. There it is. There. I'm gonna let my man from Golden Hawks introduce himself real quick. Get in front of the mic.
This is Bro Rico, Golden Hawks, almost 20 years in May.
Whoa.
20.
Hold on, let me get you that. Let me get him that. Let me get him that. That's for the Dubs, man. That's for the Dubs, man. All right, Rico. If you could lead lead the people, period, with one thing, what would it be?
Show some love to all the bikers out here. Respect everybody anniversary. All Outlaw Club. Show love, no hate.
Love, no hate. Show love, no hate. Sweet Tea, if you could lead the people with one thing, good, bad, or indifferent, what would it be?
Loyalty. Loyalty is the word of the day.
Loyalty. What's the definition of loyalty, T? No, give us your definition of loyalty.
Believe in each other, love each other, stick by each other, support each other. You don't have to like me to get along with me, just respect me.
There it is there, man. Sweet Tea say loyalty. Storm, what you got, baby?
I'm just gonna say, man, treat people the way you want to be treated.
Treat people the way you want to be
treated. Treat people the way you want to be treated. You treat people with kindness, you'll get kindness back. You treat
I don't
people
know.
with
So a
respect.
lot of these cats don't want to be treated worth nothing they damn self. So
Hey.
that's probably why you're getting treated like that, because they don't even know how to treat themselves.
Hey, then that's a problem. I'm just saying, man. Just treat people with respect, man.
Yeah.
You know, give a hand when you can give a helping hand. You know, just respect the set, respect your elders. You know, and just try to put the love back in. Take the politics out. It's too much politics. That's the problem. We focus on the politics too much. We got rules. We understand we got to follow. But at the same time, let's put the fun back into the game.
Put the fun.
Yeah.
Me. Finishing with me. As always, if I had to leave you with one thing, it's love, loyalty, respect. There's more than one thing. But the biggest thing is this, is that hold on. The biggest thing is this, is that in order to go forward, you have to know where reverse is, where behind you is. If you don't know what direction you're going in, how can you even get to wherever you're going? So the history, the foundation, the fundamentals, the rules, the regulations, the unwritten rules, the stuff that, because a lot of people say, well, where is it at in the library? What book is it in? Say, well, you talk about protocol. Where is it at? Who wrote it? What make us think that we got to believe this? Why do we have to believe this? Who wrote, who was they? All that type of stuff. I'm pretty sure you done heard that too, huh, Storm?
I heard it,
Yeah. Understand this. Everything that is don't have to be written down for you to see it. Just know that it is. And I'm going to tell you like this. If you don't believe it is, keep on breaking it. And watch one day when you break it in front of certain individuals, they break you. How about that? Yeah, how about that? How about you get broke because you don't see the rules? Well, I don't see it. Okay, well, keep on, not seeing it and keep on breaking the rules. And you're going to get broke yourself. But anyway, man, it's been an awesome night. My man, Black Dragon, couldn't be here. I thought he was going to make it in today. But we definitely want to give him a shout out. We definitely want to give him some love. And don't forget to get all his books. He's on YouTube at Black Dragon. Black Sabbath National President, I think on YouTube, was it? I forgot exactly how his moniker goes. It's so long. But mine is FHO Atlanta GA on YouTube. Make sure you go follow me, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and all of that. Don't worry about the little 3 cents that you're gonna give me for hitting the like button. You know what I'm saying? On the video. We're not gonna even sweat the little 3 and 4 cents I get when you hit the like button. We ain't gonna worry about that. I know a lot of y'all be worried about, well, if I hit the like button, sale gonna get $138.22. No, I'm gonna get 3 cents. That's all I'm gonna get. Every time you hit the like button on one of my videos, 3 cents. But anyway, make sure you subscribe. Also, make sure you that you have the app. If you're listening to me, make sure you tell all your friends to make sure they got it. I'm telling you guys, if you listen to 106 Live Radio all during the week, it's an excellent radio station. We play music 24 hours a day, and we play the hits, man. And it's easy listening. It's Caucasian friendly. You feel what I'm saying? It's white folks friendly. You ain't got to worry about, having the radio on and your white boy, your white friend come in and it's blah, 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 blah. You trying to reach for the radio. You ain't got to worry about that. 106liveradio.com. You can turn it on, turn it up. You can let your kids listen to it. You don't have nothing to worry about. My man, Ezzy B, has made sure that the radio station is what it is, that it is people friendly. But anyway, I love y'all. It's your boy Big Sale, FHO, they should not see. Don't forget, I got them new sweatsuits, them new hoodies, them beanies. Go to the website, do everything you gotta do. I got t-shirts on deck. I need the bread, man, for real. Queen birthday ain't just having Queen, period. I need that bread, man. Y'all don't even understand, man. I need that bread. But anyway, man, I love y'all. We finna get ready to get out of here, man. Take again special shout out to all my guests, man. I'm giving them a round of applause. And I'm gonna leave you with some old school. Y'all already know how I do it, man.
Oh, shucks, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all, man.
I appreciate you, man. You got a good thing going here, man.
Thank you, Storm.
Keep up the good work, bro. Keep putting the knowledge out there. You've been doing it ever since you've been on the set. Keep doing what you do.
Thank you, Daddy.
See, put that back up there for me.
Say, man, you don't know about that,
Yeah.
man.
What's up, man?
Hey, you know what? The only thing that got me,
Yeah.
I went to see that guy at the Fox, man, and I thought he was talking about some panties. That dude wanted some drawers.
Hey, man, I heard that about Teddy, though, man.
I love all.
I done heard that about old Teddy, man.
That boy said he wants some
I done heard that about old Teddy, man.
I want
Look, I'm shocked you walk up out here.
Hey, man, I love all of y'all, man.
Love you
Go on,
too, man. I
appreciate you for coming,
man. Hey, I enjoy myself.
I love you, baby.
Sit down one day to look at it.
Yeah, I am.
Flying Greg and give the money box and went out of money for the birthday.
I get up at 5.
Say, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Get you back, baby.
You can come help me now.
Okay, I got it. Hey, don't get upset.
I ain't tripping,
Hey,
man.
that's on the ball.
Thank you for coming out, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna get y'all back in here too, because again, for January, for this whole year, all I'm talking about is foundation. And we're gonna pound it in their head and pound it to their head, because the problem we got is don't nobody know where he coming from.
All these bikes out here trying to play. Let everybody else know how to do it.
Thank you, darling. I'm gonna go home and get up on the bed. I was going on that food grass to a blue flame. I love my boots. So I'm good. I can't go out there. They're gonna let me in there with my Adidas slides on.
Ah, no, that's right.
Well, that's what I say right there, like I said. That's why I was actually, what would it be for everybody just to come on and say, hey, appreciate you, love you. Hurry up and shake your hand.
We out, people. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the birthday shout-outs. I had a ball. I even got to go see my boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? I went to go see Denzel. I had breakfast at a new spot in Conyers. It's pretty good. Nana's chicken and waffle. Went to the movies. Had that seafood spread. Check it out. I'm full, and I need to go holler at Greg Street over here at the Blue Flame so I can get in the money thing. But I ain't bring my boots. I got my Nike slides on. But anyway, love, peace, and happiness. Thank you for following FHO. It's our year 2017.